Luxury fashion can be a scam at times, and here's exactly why. This is part 2 of my series on why luxury fashion has gone to shit. You guys asked for it, so here it is. So, one of the least understood concepts I've personally seen as far as luxury fashion goes is people don't realize that the price itself has become the commodity. Earlier on in my fashion career, I literally worked at luxury brands where we kind of just came up with the prices and it was kind of like vibes. We're trying to target this market, so let's align our prices with other items that are in that segment of the market. And this creates a serious problem because over the past centuries, we kind of have come to this understanding that a higher price means better craftsmanship. And for the most part, that was actually true. But that's just not the case these days. So when you see the likes of Chanel raising the prices of their bags, it's not because they're using rarer leather or they're using more expensive gold. Actually, there's evidence to show that they use a lot worse hardware than they used to use in the past. The actual issue at play here is luxury fashion these days operates on this kind of financial gatekeeping. It's almost like a psychological game, kind of figuring out how much consumers are willing to pay to belong into this kind of group and to feel like they're kind of part of the tribe in a way. And all this does is create a sort of feedback loop. As more consumers buy into it, more people buy into the illusion, more people buy into it, more people buy into the illusion. And it gets to the point that brands now realize, consumers don't really care about quality anymore. It's just all part of the illusion and everyone is kind of stuck in this loop. And there are actually so many good books about how brands use psychology to sell to consumers. Now, does this mean that everything that luxury brands make is bad quality? Of course not. For example, Louis Vuitton, and I say this with every luxury brand, has 3 tiers of quality. You have the more heavy custom like trunks that they make that are always going to be good quality. You have stuff that's in the middle. They have runway pieces that you have to request, you have to get them made to order. Those more than likely are going to be really good quality. And the third, which is the bottom tier, is like the mass products. I, however, do think that this conversation is really nuanced, which is why I'm going to record this in so many different parts. Celine, for example, is a brand I think makes really good quality clothing. I remember visiting a store in London for Celine with a designer that I really respect, and he was really geeking out on some of the techniques that they use to make their lace pieces. There are other more niche brands like Jan Jan van Escher, which is a Belgian brand, well known for having some of the best quality ready to wear clothing on the market. So, comment down below which brands you think have the best quality and also which brands you think have the best quality to price ratio, which is very important. And stay tuned for more parts.